guys enjoy the fun and excitement of changing your oil? But are you lazy like me and you don't want to get under the car and go through all that hassle? Especially on an Audi, you have to take off a bunch of panels and all that other crazy stuff, and well, I just don't want to spend time doing that. This is the Mighty Vac fluid extractor. This thing is great for doing oil changes, transmission fluid, brake fluid, all that good stuff. We're gonna get the funky old oil out of this and we'll put some nice fresh stuff in there. Today we're gonna fill the car up with some liquid moly. It's got all the vitamins and minerals that a growing car needs, so I went ahead and preheated the car, got it up to temperature, then I brought it back in the garage, let it cool down a little bit so that way it'll help all the oil come out of the engine a little easier. So to get this thing done, like I said, we got our fluid extractor, we got our oil here. This is a 32 millimeter socket that we'll use to put on the oil cap to remove that. And we got some pliers to remove the dipstick plug. And then we also have our replacement OEM oil filter as well, which comes with an O-ring. So we got the engine bay all opened up. So we're gonna go ahead and start out by removing the dipstick plug that's down inside of here. If you can see that. So we'll just pull that out with the needle nose pliers and then we'll get the extractor up in there. So I'm going to reach down in here and grab a hold of the dipstick plug. Just give it a little tug. And there we go. Just go ahead and loosen up this oil cap. Then we got this switch over here on the side. As you can see, there's evac and dispense. So I've already pushed it down so that it's set to evac. So we'll set this down on the ground. And we'll identify which one of these filler hoses that it comes with fits inside of our tube. Looks like actually both of these would work. So I'm just gonna go ahead with the one that looks to be a little bit bigger in outer diameter. So we're just gonna feed the tube down into the hole. You can feel it hit the bottom there. Let's go ahead and get these two connected. And with that, we'll go ahead and start pumping. As you can see, we got the oil coming through the tube here. And it should only take just a few pumps, and the oil will continue to travel down the hose and into the receptacle on its own. You may have to give it a couple pumps every now and then if you see it stop flowing, but should start filling it up here pretty good. We're getting about down to the end of it. You can see it bubbling and chugging, so I think we're about at the end. Well, now the oil's mostly done coming out, so we'll go ahead and put on some gloves. So we'll just carefully remove the tube out of here. Didn't spill a drop. And we'll use our oil-filled jug thing over here to dispose of our oil, and we'll take it over to our local O'Reilly Auto Parts down the street where they have free oil recycling, and we'll dump it off there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull the oil filter all the way out. Now, if you're really serious about checking the health of your car, once you've taken this filter all the way out of here, you can take a razor blade, slice it open, and expand the filter all the way out so that way you get a flashlight. You can look between the pleats to see if there's any accumulation of metal shavings and other things like that, potentially some bearing material or who knows what else could be going wrong in your engine. Just pray that you don't see anything, but you never know. And you can use a pick to get underneath this O-ring here to get that off. If you don't have a pick, you can just use a flathead screwdriver or something like that. All right, so we take our new O-ring. Just take a little bit of that. The used oil is fine. Just leave the O-ring up. And then we'll reapply it here. Oops. Pop it in. Like so. Now you're going to want to torque this down to 25 Newton meters. I don't know off the top of my head what that translates to in foot-pounds. It's probably, I don't know, around 18 or 19. Got my trusty torque wrench, got the socket on here, and I looked it up and it was 18.5 foot-pounds. So got that set right here. All right, now it's time to pour all that liquid goodness inside of our engine. Got my trusty funnel. Let's put the dipstick plug back in, huh? What do you say? You don't want one of those real nice surprises where you forget to put your dipstick or your oil cap on and then you wonder why your engine starts smoking when you're going down the highway. You pop your hood and everything's covered with oil, so we don't want that. There we go. How the f do you open this? So we're looking to add 8 quarts. That's what the vehicle calls for. So I'm going to throw the final quart in here. All right, now we're going to get the car and we're going to check the oil level from the inside. So to reset our service intervals, we're in the vehicle, we're in settings and service, and we go to the service intervals here and hit the reset button. Yes, reset oil change interval. I like to change my oil every 5,000 miles, even though technically I could go farther, but I am running on E85, so better to be safe than sorry and just change the oil often. So now we want to check our oil level, and when you come in and take a look, obviously it says indicator will be available after 2 minutes, and the engine's got to be warm and turned off and all that good stuff. So we're warming the engine back up again now, and then we'll check it. There we have it. Oil level looks good. If we wanted to, we could add just a smidge more, and might as well just go ahead and do that. That, my friends, is how you do an oil change the easy way. Once again, using the extractor saves you from having to go into the car, remove all the panels underneath, slide around on your back, get all dirty, spill oil all over the place. Forget about all that stuff. I didn't even have to put my gloves on until halfway through the video. So anyways, if this video helped you out, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. In the next video, we'll be doing the 034 Motorsport high pressure fuel pump piston upgrade, which is going to give us a bunch more ponies. So we'll be slapping that bad boy in. Give us another 45 or 50 or so more horsepower and a bunch more torque. So I look forward to that stuff coming real soon. So let's take the car out real quick. Let's do a couple launches on it. See how it feels with that new oil. Let's go. Thanks again for watching, y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.